Hello, everyone. Welcome to my run for Demon Souls. Demon's Souls. I've been playing this game a lot, and I felt like it would be fun to do a little series on it. For what I've learned, and maybe teach a few new players some things. So I like to run a body type A. Means I don't get to wear certain armors. I know. I already have a set that I want to retrieve. And then, so starting this game, they have plenty of options for what you would want. Now, if you see a character that's hunched over like this, you're going to start fat. And what I mean by that is you're going to start with like a heavy load. You're going to be fat rolling. It's going to be a hard time, at least with all the armor given. But most of the time, it's not good to really start as any of those. The best options are Royalty and the Temple Knight. Now, if you want to do a mage build, Royalty is the way to go because they start with that ring over there on the far right. That helps your mana regenerate over time. And you start with Soul Arrow. The Magician starts with Flame Toss and Water Veil, and it doesn't get that. It gets Fresh Spice, but it doesn't even start with the circlet. Royalty will get the circlet, the headpiece that boosts your mana as well. So even though you have a 12 intelligence of whatever that will give you in mana, this will add a good extra little bit on there, so you get a few more casts. And then that's if you're wanting to start as mage. If you want to do anything with strength or dex, I would go Temple Knight. You start with a halberd, and you get a bit of good faith right there, 13. There's a priest, but which they start as a 13 as well. So I guess priest or Temple Knight would work either way. But if you look, dexterity is lower on the priest. With the Temple Knight, you get at least a 12. It really drops on magic. It's really like if you want to go mage, choose Royalty. If you don't want to go any sort of magic, you want to try to do a dex build or something, dex or strength. We're going dex for me, but I just enjoy the Temple Knight armor. And we are going to start with the Providence Ring. I don't think you can get the Providential Ring any other way. I haven't seen it to be purchased anywhere. If you choose the Temple Knight and later on you want to run some magic and pick up the mana ring and everything, you can get that from patches, and I'll show you that whenever we get the chance. But oh, my name. We'll call her Tracy. All right.
King Alant XII, by channeling the power of souls, brought unprecedented prosperity to his northern kingdom of Bolitharian. That is, until the colorless deep fog swept across the land. Bolitaria was cut off from the outside world, and those who dared penetrate the deep fog never returned. But Valifax of the Royal Twin Fangs broke free from the fog and told the world of Bolitaria's plight. That the old King Alant had roused the Old One, the great beast below the Nexus, from its eternal slumber, and that a colorless fog had swept in, unleashing terrible demons. The demons hunt down men and claim their souls. Those who lose their souls lose also their minds. The mad attack the sane, and chaos reigns. Valifax also spoke of the enticing power of the demon souls. Each time a demon claims a human soul, the demon's own soul is invigorated by the life force, and the power of a mature demon soul is beyond human imagination. The legend spread quickly. Mighty warriors lured by the possibilities braved the fissure to breach the accursed land, but none have returned. Pure of the Twin Fangs. Yet the silent chief Saint Urbain, Scurva the Wanderer, the sixth Saint Astraea with her knight Garl Vinland, and Sage Frake the Visionary. The colorless deep fog slowly creeps beyond Bolitharia's borders. Humankind faces a slow and steady extinction. The deep fog will eventually swallow all lands near and far. But Bolitaria has one final hope. A lone warrior who has braved the baneful fog. Ah, has the land found its savior? Or have the demons found a new slave?
Yeah, I'm gonna show you my skills a little bit, and we'll do the beginning part. The halberd, by the way, is a great starting weapon.
Not death. I shall guide you to the fissure.
Oh, that looks
So that
pretty.
you may lull the old one back to slumber.
I'll kill him. Alright, so this is kind of, we're all hunched over, right? That is a fat roll, okay? Now, up here in the top right corner, you see equipment burden, and we are 41.8 out of 20. But then also on the end there, you see that 99.5. Yeah, we need that to be below 50. Okay. That incorporates everything on this screen. So like your armor, your right hand, your left hand, your ammo, your rings, your items. They all add weight to that. Sometimes your ammo I don't think weighs much. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, just something to keep into consideration. I'm also two-handing this. It's better, in my opinion, to two-hand the halberd than to shield it up, because that is just slow as shit. And then the whole swing around, not too good. This is a little quicker. And as well, so the concept of this game is we have a strength of 14 right now, right? But when you two-hand something, you get a bonus of 1.5. So having the bonus of 1.5, we do a bit more damage with it. So I'll try to get a hit single-handed here. So yeah, 51, and it's really slow. Oh, 74. Ow, I'm getting hurt. Okay. Tried to prove a point. Getting my ass kicked. But yeah, it's just better to two-hand certain weapons. And then like that, we one-shot him. There is a bit of a sweet spot that if you catch the opponent at the right time, you will be able to get a bit of a bonus to the damage you've done. So this game is really all about timing. If you're cool with taking damage, you can keep all the armor on. But I would rather avoid all damage than be a sponge. See, like, I'm dodging these guys, but if we take one on, yeah, they're real easy to handle. Oh, he's up there. Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. Gonna run back in this corner real quick. This whole starting area, if you're able to get through it really well, will give you a good supply of like starting health items, and then if you can beat the demon on the end, which I will show you here soon, you will be able to get like a little bit of an extra area, and that'll give us some upgrade materials. Biggest challenge so far. He's not too bad. You just gotta catch him with the shield down. See that? He brought it up. Put it away. Put it down. Oh, gosh. Thought we were gonna trade there. It will trade if you both connect. Yeah, it'll fuck you. There have been times I've traded with bosses, and it's like, I did 50 damage and they killed me. It's like, great trade, bro, great trade. Loved it. Shoot me. Alright. Sometimes it's better to play more defensively, other times it's better to play more aggressively. I'm a bit of aggressive right now, but that's just because yeah, see, we traded right there. If we die, we necessarily haven't lost the game. And as well in this situation, we're necessarily supposed to die. So it's like if we die at any point throughout this, that was supposed to happen. But if we get through it, we're able to beat everything that challenges us. Like this fucking guy. Alright. With his axe, whenever he builds up a swing, you want to give it a second if you're in front of him. If you're not, just kind of drift off to his left. But you wanna hug his ass cheeks. You wanna get these ass cheeks. Ah, he got me. Did I die? Yeah, I died. Okay. So I'm not too talented. I've actually beaten this boss, but I've beaten him once, 2 tries ago. I used, when I first played it, I'm gonna let her talk real quick. So he died, and she brought us back.
It holds together the northern land of Bolitharian. Thou canst not quit the Nexus.
We're going to sleep.
The 5 archstones will guide thee to the outer lands.
Alright. So now we're here. And we get to begin the game. No matter what happens in that first area, you'll still get to keep all your souls. However, by capturing demon souls, you can reclaim your corporeal body. But yeah, so pretty much when you die, you get this form. You're in soul form, and you get half your health. Now, there is a ring we can get that will give you 3/4, and probably will be our best friend. But how this game works is there is tendency. Now, there's our tendency, and then there's the Arcstone's tendency. Now, if we go in there as a human, and like with our full health and everything, if we go in there, and we die, that will add more to the dark tendency. And then the more we add to the dark tendency, it could turn our world on the dark side. There is dark and light tendency. I suggest for your playthrough, you avoid, for your first playthrough at least, you avoid dark tendency. So anytime we get our soul back, we're going to do something that's the safest way to avoid black tendency. And here and there you'll see other soul people running around because there are other people playing the game. I might see a few people that check this video out. And then there are these guys. These are Draugrs. These are similar to the fellas we were fighting earlier. Bridge is very simple. Really kind of helps give you some health items right out the gate. Then up here, there will be a few guys with some flaming swords. They give pine resin, which is really nice. Helps set your weapon on fire. This guy. Oh, he gave me some. Very nice. But these Draugrs are pretty cake. I mean, hell, we haven't even had a chance to level up and we're already, you know, one-shotting them pretty much. Oh, yep, he got me. Do not fall in that hole. That is an area we can unlock later. But you can't survive, really. Okay, we're gonna die. Gotta eat us some grass. Now, I am not the best player. I will admit that. I have just picked up a few strategies that helped me throughout the game. Oh, and what we're gonna be running, if I haven't said already, oh shit, is more of a dex build. So right now we are not in our comfort zone, primarily. And I at least want enough endurance to like wear the armor that we started with, the Temple Knight's armor. So we're gonna be pushing endurance while we get our weaponry together. We're going to be going for a bow and a katana. I'm going to be running that. We're going to... okay. We can upgrade the items to different versions of themselves to make them stronger. And so the bow, we will make a sticky variant bow. And that will help buff off our dex. And then the katana we will run. Ooh, okay, we will run sharp. There are multiple variants, like with the katana. There's like a ferocious katana that helps do more bleed damage. There's other versions of it that will help like casters. Like, if you're a caster, I severely suggest getting a crescent weapon. I will be showing you where to get one in Island's Edge, which is the 4th Arkstone World 1. Be careful. There's a guy with a boulder up there. But that's how you get that little item there. If you want to use the Bastard Sword, go for it. It's a very heavy swinging weapon, and I am not much of a swinging kind of person. I would rather go Pierce or something that gives me a little bit of alternative. The Bastard Sword only lets you swing it. Like, there is no thrust. There is no any other form of combat. Alright. Piece of cake. These guys are easy. Oh, but as I was saying about the Vanguard Demon, I have, like, started this game up about 6 or 7 times. I've only fought the Vanguard Demon maybe 3, 4 times, and have only killed him once. The first time I played through, I have seen people play other Souls games, so I thought about it and was like, oh, okay, he's just supposed to kill me. And kept going on, you know, it was like, whatever. By the way, that's how you get to that guy, too. And then we can wield this, right? Yeah, 10? Yeah. That's gonna make us fat, though. But we at least have a ranged weapon now. But that is how you get to that little man, and then you can find a crossbow there. But yeah, the Vanguard Demon actually isn't really that too terrible. The hardest thing you gotta deal with early game is just the fact that he's chunky. He eats your hits like crazy. I mean, if you didn't see it, that boy is thick. But you can beat him, and you'll unlock a little area. If I have the clip, I'll clip it in so you'll be able to see what I'm talking about. Oh man! Oh man! Oh man! Okay. I am not two-handing it. That guy almost fucking killed me. And then one thing as well is you have an item burden. So anything that you're not going to use right now, definitely do not keep on your person. I always try to use throwing items when I get them. Because they're so weak. But I guess they're applied with Dex, huh? Over his head. Oh my god. Oh my god. Terrible. 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 Trying to do cool things. By the way, okay, so you come down this way, right? Come out here. These two chains. Cut those chains. You will get some very cool stuff later. Oh god, I'm just eating all of their hits. I'm trying to be more evasive, but that shit is not working. Is that everybody? Wow. Okay. This is a little shortcut. Anything you do in the world will stay the same. These are those items, by the way. Get these old ragged stuff, and then you get the jade hair ornament. Now, the only armor that I have used before that involved body type B was the Old King's armor, which is over there. That little church chapel place. We're gonna head over there real quick. We can't go in yet because you get the key from another character we're about to meet. But there is one obstacle in the way, and that is this man. Excuse me, sir. Come here. Come this way. So he will follow you no matter what. Just kind of take him over here. He'll get kind of trapped on these catapults. Or I'm sorry, trebuchets. So just kind of give him some time. He'll come. Yeah. Come on, buddy. See, sometimes he'll take a little detour. It's like, come on, my man. We're almost there. It's like walking a dog. And so he'll keep on coming. Alright. He is a bit fast, so just kind of be cautious. Yep, there he goes. Once we're in the building, I run down here, and I hug this post right here. This one's standing up. I wait for him to thrust, and then I go over off to the side. And there he is. There he's gone. You get 2,000 souls from that man. Didn't have to slay him at all. Now, I will say, if you try to fight him, he does have a thrust weapon, and is not afraid to fuck you up. And we'll snag that. Now, this door can be opened. I don't have the key for it, though. Now, the key you get from a man named Bolitharian, I believe. And he's an armored man that we will meet here in the after this fog door. So I was like, yay, I gotta grab those. And I just ran right past them. Alright, these things. And then that man, he fucked up. What are you doing, sir? You just run straight into the barrels? Yeah, you did. Those are always fun, and as well, like, they're fun right now because it's like, I know some of the tragedies of this game. I've died to them before, right? But they're also useful. Like, if you're playing the game and you see one, stop. Kind of click on it, see what happens. So he went in there, and it looks like he started flailing. So what that means, I was hoping it'd show a bit more. Maybe this guy does a little bit of a better job showing us that there is shit going on. Nope, he kind of cut around the corner, but yeah, see, he flailed. It's because those barrels can be set on fire from what you saw with the other one. And these men like to throw fucking fire bombs. So you go in here, you bait one, and you get out of there. Because they all fucking go. You give it a minute, let the fire go away. Stop that. And then you get them. And then for this man, you can see him over there. There's a second guy right there. Oh, God. Got a little distracted. Was hoping to get him off guard, but ended up getting me off guard. But there is a man right around this corner. And then, if you look over there, there is a man right there, but once you go, there will be two more that will hop off that ledge. If you're crafty enough, you can try to blow them up with those flame barrels. And as well, if you are low on healing or anything, and you would need something, this man will sell you healing items, fire bombs, soldier's lotus for bleeding, a long sword if you want to try it out. It's his own short spear, light crossbow, all of this. One thing I might do, actually, is I might switch to the long sword.
Thanks for that. Come back soon.
Because it is a bit lighter. And it's also got a thrust attack. Which, thrust attacks are not too shabby, in my opinion. But I would always appreciate something with a slash and something with a pierce. If it doesn't have at least a change up in the play style of it, then I'm not interested in that weapon. There are some pretty cool weapons though, not gonna lie. So this is Bolitharian, and this is also a very important item, the thief ring. Thief ring is very important because you become harder to detect, but it only extremely important in the fourth world, but it's kind of important throughout the entire game, because if oh shit, I almost forgot to talk to him. But if you wear it constantly, you'll be able to get closer to enemies before they realize you're there. So the bubble of them seeing you is a lot smaller.
That was a bold leap. A surprise indeed. Well, now that you are here, pray thee, fend off these dreglings.
So he asks you to fend these guys off, right? I'm thinking I can. Let me try this guy. It blew that thing up, but it didn't get his friend. That's what I was hoping for. Damn. But that is why I enjoy slashing. Ooh, and that's why I enjoy stab or thrusts. Because Slashing does a good chunk across a group of enemies, especially if you're in a wide open space, and then a jab, a stab, or I'm sorry, the thrust is good for when you're
My thanks
up against a single
for your
enemy.
brave rescue. I am Ostrava of Bolitharian. Accept this as a token of my gratitude.
He gives you the brass telescope, but I would not leave him alone. If you want him to survive, you'll kind of want to follow him a little bit. Yep, just kind of ate that one. There we go. But he, so the thing I was talking about with that door, if you kill Bolitharian, he will then drop the key that opens the door. But we don't... We don't necessarily need that stuff yet. We're not even strong enough to wear it. Let alone use it as this body type, so not going to worry about it. But we will definitely show it off when it comes down to that time later. You cut that shit out. You can freely strike him. I don't think he'll necessarily fight back. I didn't mean to do that. If you get a well-timed firebomb in there, you'll be able to take care of a good chunk of them. Oh my goodness. Yeah. And talking about going dex, I might actually take the scimitar, but it only has a slash right now. Well, right now, in general, but this isn't going to be my main weapon. It just scales with dex a bit more. And I have a higher strength right now. Oh, shit. Yeah, and the longsword scales with strength right now. Whenever we get into leveling, we'll definitely switch it up a bit. Are you gonna attack that man? You failed. And he's setting you on fire. So he's like, what on earth are you doing? Yeah, I accidentally hit him. Jesus! And we're getting shot at. Alright. Now this man has seen us. No, lock on the man. Alright, take that. This. Now we're behind him, right? So if we go up here, can't really see them. But then when we get to the doorway, they jump down. Oh, okay, okay, that was a bit cheesy. You fucking archers. Eee. All right. Now, I probably am looking like an amateur, but this game is no fucking joke. Ooh. He knew my range. He said, let me just back up a little bit. Now, let's see how this goes with the knight. The knight usually takes only like 3 hits. Ooh, ooh. Ooh. Healing? Jesus. Bit of a challenge. Sorry you had to fall to your death. I don't plan on using any of this stuff. And then this will be handy later. I think I might try to find something to toss that last like dagger at. You drop anything? No. This next part's kind of funny because we got a little trap we can set on them. So this right here, just come up to this post and you release some some boulders and you'll get to reap all this. Be careful, the archers still like to kind of shoot at you if you come down a little early. And then as well, a mistake I made is I ran from these 2 guys we're about to get involved with, and I saved and quit right here because I ran far enough away and got off, right? If you have broken the trap open and you save and quit on this bridge, it will re-put the boulders back at the top, but with no wood panels. And they will just run you the fuck over. But I was running from these 2. Don't do that. Don't do that. I'm just tapping. Yeah. What kind of shit? He's gonna fucking kill me. Hey, how about just stop for a second? Just stop for a second? Just stop for a second. Can we stop for a second? Alright. Glad we got to stop for a second. Jesus Christ. Oh, I don't know if you could see it or not off in the distance while we were running down through here or not. But if you look over in the distance, so there's the buildings, right? There's a fucking dragon over there. Well, actually, okay, so it's called a dragon. But if you want to, like, be super technical with, like, dragons, worms, drakes, that kind of thing, they're drakes. They only have 2 legs, and then they got the wings, and that's about it. You'll see here in a minute with the red one. Yeah. So they are drakes, technically. Technically, if you want to be like that. Well, we're going to come down here real quick, say hi to these fellas. He gonna blow his fire a little bit. We'll come underneath here. Get you some arc stones and some full moon grass. Now we will be hanging on to these for now. But here in a minute they will actually become obsolete, especially with our faith. So that red dragon, right? He is going to be upset that we're not coming to say hello. And so... Ooh. Where is he at? There he is. So the moment you see him flying this way, you want to run back as fast as you can. And you'll be able to run up here, snag you some full moon grass. We're probably about to die. And just run off the edge. Oh my goodness. That was pretty damn close. You can do that one more time to get those last two items. So we're gonna come over here. We actually got an axe off that one dude too, which is a first for me. We're gonna come over here. We're gonna wait right here. We're gonna wait for us to see him. And then we're gonna run back. And we're mainly gonna run for these two items right here. Yeah! So it's real quick. It's something real quick you just kind of got to pop in and out for. But we got us some souls. We got us a cool new shield. Now what I believe, this thing is a purple flame shield. You need 22 to wield. And I believe that it prevents extra flame damage. So it's extremely heavy and very effective against flame. So if you want, if you're dealing with a lot of fire and you're running a bit of a strength build, the flame shield helps prevent fire damage. I think it provides a natural buff. It's not just like anything oncoming. No, it doesn't. It's strictly shit that's coming on you. I was thinking there's an area that you can run around lava in, and so I don't want anybody. Then why are you doing this? So because I ran back down and he's so used to me stealing his shit, he's not gonna blow flames, which I need him to blow flames. It'll clean up a lot of this. He if you can't see, he's scorched. He blows flames on the bridge, which I need him to do. Can we do that? Can we do that? Do it. Blow flames. Thank you. Now, he'll go back and forth too quickly with igniting them the first time, so you cannot just run through. You need to come back over here, wait right here for him. We'll get those two other items later. Hell, it might be quicker to let him start blowing flames and then run over here. Alright. Now, with him blowing flames, it should be just 2 archers at the end now. Don't worry about the items. We'll be able to get them here soon. Run through them. And then down here, pull this lever. and that will cause the dragon to stop blowing flames. Now, if you haven't grabbed those items yet, before you come to pull this lever, that's it for you in those items right now, okay? You can't get them anymore until we at least kill the red dragon, or make the world white tendency. If we make the world white tendency, see, look, he's instead of blowing flames, he's like, oh fuck this, I'm gonna go back over here. But if we make the world white tendency, it gets rid of the dragons. I've never seen them do this before. Are you running from me? That is funny. That's hilarious. Oh, soldier shield. Some grass. They gave us some shit this time. Fucking... What was the guillotine axe? Is it just like a hand axe? It boosts in strength. I do not have the skill for it. Yeah, it is literally just a hand axe. I do with two hands, though. I want to use this thing for a second. I've never gotten this weapon before. There will be a guy right here. And one behind you. Bad move to use the axe. Oh god, it's heavy as shit, too. Ah! Okay. Yeah, that was bad. I'm like, I've never seen this before. Oh my god. Alright. Fucking... There we go. Easy peasy. Even though I almost died to him. Gosh. If we run this way... I was hoping it would have one-shot him. But then again, I wasn't fit to wield it anyway. Let me get some nice pine resin. So all this fire stuff is really kind of pushing the idea that, you know, something might be weak to fire. And we'll be running into a smaller version of the thing that we are talking about. Oh, God. Eat my sword. Okay. There it is. I have a shield. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Alright. Oh. Okay. Hey, fella. There we go. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Alright, these fuckers again. Jump. Yeah, these things do not give a shit. I can't roll behind him. There we go. You want to hit the fleshy bit. You want to make sure you get your hands on that fleshy part. There's another one down there. Now the thing about them is they can throw those spears as well as use them to attack. So it is just very good to try to keep your shield up, stay on the defense. I mean, I didn't even realize I had a shield until 5 minutes ago. No. Stop spinning. There we go. Could not hit that fleshy part for the life of me. Picking up some decent items, and then this is another shortcut from the other side. So if you remember when we were walking up the bridge, there was the one side with the pine resin guy and the one side with the out. Yeah. We come out on the other side here, and then there is the boss door. So that is pretty much 4-1, and most of its secrets. There is still a few things from White Tendency, but we are going to end it off here and start the next episode fighting the boss. It is called the Phalanx, so we will see the Phalanx in the next episode. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you're enjoying this. I'm having a hard time because this game's fucking stupid. Oh man, but it's so much fun. But bye guys.